Patrick, thank you for joining our program today. Well, we are right at the heart of the financial crisis. Can you tell us whether the financial crisis has any impact to the quality of corporate governance in Hong Kong?
I don't think it will affect the quality of corporate governance in Hong Kong, because Hong Kong already have an established and very mature corporate governance framework and practices here. So a lot of companies already been practicing the Hong Kong standard for the last number of years, and most of these standards are already embedded into the day-to-day operation. So I don't think the economic crisis will affect the corporate governance practice then.
Don't you think there is any relationship between corporate governance and economic cycle?
I think there are relationships because the current economic crisis and even the last couple of economic financial crises mainly are due to mismanagement. After all these economic crises, the regulator will usually find out what are the causes of some of these problems, and regulator would usually enhance and add on more rules and regulations. So I guess the financial crisis and economic crisis will only lead to more better corporate governance practice in the future in order to stop some of these problematic areas then.
What area of corporate governance do you think we need to improve the most in Hong Kong?
I think there are four areas I think Hong Kong could improve. First, related to independence of board of listed company. More independent director could participate in board of listed company. Other areas include better risk management and better disclosure of risk management approach and methods, and also an area related to remunerations of board of directors, and also an area of corporate social responsibility.
And what's your opinion to the government proposal that they want to add the listing rule to become law so that we can add a tougher penalty to the rule breakers?
There are basically two streams of corporate governance standards around the world. There is one stream, what we call a more law and penalty, what we would call a more policing type of approach, in which U.S., China, and countries like Japan adopt. And Hong Kong established it, followed the U.K. type of approach. A country like Singapore also follow this, what we call a principle-based type of approach. It's not based on law and penalty. It's more based on principle. What is good for the general society, what is good for the public, and also for the companies then. So changing some of these corporate governance practice into law and penalty it just does not follow our current approach now, and you could not create a hybrid approach to. You need to be either principle-based or used to be a police-based, and if part of your practices are law and penalty-based and the other part are principle-based, it's very, very difficult to operate.
So what do you think about the quarterly reporting proposal that the stock exchange want to propose company to report their results every 3 months instead of every 6 months now?
I don't think it's more related to the frequency of reporting. I think it's more important to enhance the independence and also enhance the risk management practice of listed company here in Hong Kong, rather than enhancing the frequency. I guess it's much more important to enhance the number of areas rather than changing the frequency.
Thank you very much for joining our program today.
Okay, thank you.